Hi guys, my name is Lucia and today I have a very exciting video. Do you remember way long ago, back in April, on April Fool's, Tarte released the Icy Betch palette? They thought this was a hilarious joke. They thought April Fool's everyone, and I guess they assumed everyone would be like, oh, this palette sucks, and then they would say, haha, April Fool's, then we'd all have a good laugh. Well, no one laughed, Tarte. No one laughed. We want that palette. The colorful makeup lovers want that palette. I searched long and hard to find a dupe to that palette, but it does not exist. So I decided I would make my own. I have seen Angelica do this video. I will link that down below. She did a dupe of this palette, and a ton of indie brands took it upon themselves to make bunches of their single shadows to dupe this palette. Good for you, indie brands. Thanks for listening to us. I wanted to share my Coastal Scents palette that I have made. I know this was a couple months ago, but I purchased these with my own money aside from one shadow that was sent to me. I purchased these because I am fed up. There are no blue and green palettes, and you're probably thinking, oh my god, chill, why does it matter? It matters to me. Lately they've been putting a pop of blue in neutral palettes. That's not enough for me. I'm gonna walk you through these shadows, which ones I picked out. Also, this magnetic palette is from Coastal Scents, and this was sent to me, the actual palette, not the shadows. I'm not sure if I love this. I think it feels really cheap. It's great if you just need a gigantic magnetic palette. If you don't need a really, really big one, I recommend the Z palettes. This is my ColourPop Z palette with my pressed single shadows. I will link a video down below where I go into depth on what is in this. Just as a general blanket statement, these aren't the best shadows I've ever used in my life. Do I think ColourPop pressed shadows are better? Yes, I do. But I'm less impressed with the ColourPop pressed shadow range for blue and green. Did I even say what these are? These are the Coastal Scents Hot Pots. Gosh, sorry, I am too excited. I got these during a sale when these were all 99 cents. That can't be beat. So I paid a total of $14 for these shadows plus the one that was sent to me. For me personally, I don't need shadows that are the most pigmented with one swatch that blow me away, but when I want a blue and green palette, this is all I could need. Say no more. I am wearing it today, and I have a Stila Glitter and Glow in Diamond Dust on the inner part of my eye. I have worn this in another video as well as done a look with it on Instagram. My Instagram is linked down below in case you want to check that look out. I am happy with this palette. Again, this is not the best quality shadows you're ever going to use, but to me, this is good. I think all of these shadows are usable to create looks with. I am happy with this palette. Definitely wait till they have a sale. They do sales every couple months where it is 99 cents. Usually the Hot Pots are $2. Even that's a good deal, and you don't really need all of these shades. You could probably pick 7 that work for you. I basically picked out every blue and green shadow on there that I thought was good. I'm going to tell you a couple of the standout shadows. There will also be swatches in this video. I'm not going to talk about every single one of them because it's just a lot and I don't really have a strong opinion on every single one of these. I think that not all of them are amazing on their own, but as a crease shade or in the outer corner, they are good. So you can see in this palette, the top row is kind of my turquoise shades. I do have a shade right there that I'm going to talk about that is an amazing brow bone inner corner shade. Then I have kind of turquoise to green shades in here, and then I do have green here, and then more of your standard blue. I'm having a really hard time getting a close-up without the ring light. I did turn the ring light off and you can't see these at all. I'm really, really sorry. I hope you guys don't mind. I did turn the ring light down a little bit, but this is a close-up of these shadows. I am really, really happy with this palette. This is not a direct dupe for the Icy Betch palette. I didn't really try to make this row by row a dupe. I just picked out what I thought would be nice for green and blue shadows. In the description box, I will have what every row is and the name of everything. I'm gonna go through some standouts, and also I'll tell you what's on my eyes today, so let me do that first. I have this color in the crease. I have this color and this color on the lid. I know I'm not saying the direct colors, but they will all be in the description box. I have these 3 shades on the outer corner, and I have this shade on the lower lash line. This is the only shade that was sent to me. This is Brandeis Blue. I was about to buy it on my own, and then I realized that they had already sent it to me, but had they not, I would have still added this into this palette. The only shadow that is not green or blue and doesn't have a duochrome green or blue hint or anything is the shade White Silver. This is amazing. I have it on my brow bone today and a little bit in the inner corners, but it got covered up by the glitter. There is a swatch of the white silver, so you can really see there is no gold in this. It is so nice to just have a white base. It's not really silver. I like that they have that in the name because it tells you that it's not going to be gold, but it definitely is a white shimmery shadow. Now, obviously, this is not going to work for every skin tone. If you are deeper than me, you might not want this, but I really enjoyed this shadow. Probably the shadow that impressed me the most is Island Breeze. It is a turquoise. Here's a swatch of Island Breeze next to the white silver. Not all of the shadows are going to swatch like this. Some of these metallics are so good, and you will be able to see in the swatches which ones are good and which ones are not good. The shadow here, Indigo Dream, it's the deepest blue. This shadow has pretty bad reviews, and I've heard people say that they don't like this. I have this on my outer part of my eyes. I actually don't mind this. I don't think it's good on its own. It is kind of patchy when you swatch it, but I don't have trouble blending it out, and that's what I mean by these shadows. I don't regret buying any of these. I wouldn't return any of these if I could. I really, really like the palette that I have curated. The funny thing is, if Tarte were to come out with their Icy Betch palette now, I wouldn't buy it because I don't need more than 15 shadows that are green and blue. I don't wear green and blue every day. All right, I'm now going to take you through the swatches of each row. Okay guys, that was everything for this video. I hope that it was informative enough. I know I might not have answered every single question that you guys had. I'm not the type of channel that does specific videos on palette reviews, so please, if I missed anything, let me know down below. I hope this inspired you to be creative, be colorful, and I hope brands will pick up on the fact that we want colorful palettes. That is it for me. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!